Ni hao ma. Hi guys, welcome back. Today's presentation is very near and dear to my heart. Many of you know, and some of you might not know, that I was born in Wuhan, China. Yes, you've heard of Wuhan because it was the birthplace of coronavirus, but it was also the birthplace of Alice, Rose, Leah, Gerald, now Benjamin. And my parents were missionaries and they were traveling through China. And my mother was pregnant and they stayed and I was born there. And all 5 of our children in the family were born in different countries. So I have a lot of just fondness and heartfelt emotion even towards what I'm doing here today. So 2 days ago was the Chinese traditional mid-August festival, also known as Moon Festival, which celebrates the harvest and, it kind of like gives thanks to the moon for bringing in the harvest. A lot of the tradition I don't follow. Most of the tradition I don't follow, but I've always been a fan of this season because I love the fall, as you all know. I also love the moon. It's my favorite planet. So I thought, let me go down to my little bubble tea shop and see what they have, what we can try. And I really lucked out. So today we are going to be trying all of the delicacies and the traditional pastries that they make and eat for the mid-autumn festival celebrating the harvest and the moon. Okay, so we are going to be trying, the star of my show is right here. This is the beautiful moon cake, so named for its round shape. And this is a very special handmade pastry celebratory treat that they eat this time of the year. I'm also going to try homemade mochi, which is a rice type dessert, like a glutinous rice paste mixture with red bean filling. These were all handmade, homemade from the little Chinese lady at my bubble tea shop. And an egg custard. I love egg custard, so I'm going to try this one. And then I'm going to do a savory thing because I saw this lying next to everything and I was like, what is that? And she said, oh, you like it. So I bought it and let's see if I like it. Inside there's rice and red bean filling. So I boiled it for 5 minutes and we're going to cut it open and reveal what is going on in here. But I'm thinking this is more along the lines of savory than sweet. But before we dig into the treats, I just thought it would be fun to do 2 things. I wanted to share a story because my father, Von Gerald, who is up in heaven now, he's not with us anymore, but he was just such a storyteller. He could make funniest stories and an interesting scenario out of anything, but his real life stories are what really, really reach people, touch people, inspired people, and still continue to inspire people even now. So they were brand new Christians. They were brand new little missionaries in China, very newlywed, and they had me, and I think they had my brother Paul, and they were instructed to actually smuggle Bibles into China, which was illegal back in the 80s. We're talking about 40 years ago. It might still be illegal now, I'm not quite sure. So they had myself. Mom, you have to clear up the story if I have it wrong. Either me just in the stroller or myself and my brother in the stroller. They got to the border. They knew they had all these Bibles tucked away underneath all of our things in the stroller, hidden, secret. And they saw up ahead that they were really giving people a hard time and thoroughly searching everybody's things. And so they just panicked. And my father prayed for, we need help, Lord. And at that point, the wheel of my stroller broke off. So wouldn't you know, instead of it being a total disaster, all of the Chinese guards and Border Patrol hurried over to us because my dad was a 6'4" big Englishman. So he was very noticeable. Hurried over, picked up the stroller and carried it across the border themselves. So in essence, my parents did nothing illegal. The Bibles got into China by their own hand. But I just love that story because I think it's just so funny when God answers our prayers, not in the way we think. And at the moment you may think this is chaotic, this is crazy. And if I've learned anything in my life, that's usually when you have to just let go and trust that that is part of the bigger plan. Anyway, now I'm on to a sermon. Second thing I'd like to do is show you a few little pieces of memorabilia that my mother kept and brought back from China that I now have. Well, this is not one of them, but this is a photo of me as a little girl on the river in a boat, my little straw hat. I think I'm almost 2 years old here. And this is our family friend, Alice. So she was with my mother when I was born, and we still know her today. So very, very sweet, very dear friend. Love that memory. This is so precious. This is a little Chinese bonnet that I wore when I was a baby. So cute. And I've kept it all these years thinking when I have my own little girl. So I think, you know, Theo's gonna look awfully funny in this, so I won't embarrass him. Next, this one is very delicate. It's seen better days, but it's still holding on. This beautiful mirror. Oh, you can see my setup. Beautiful mirror with these beautiful inlay pieces. I just love it. I need to get it repaired so that I can hang it on my wall because it is quite damaged. After all, it's almost 40 years old. And then last but not least, this beautiful little coin purse. And what's inside is what I'm excited to show you. These are real jade pieces. These are beautiful jade pieces somebody gifted my mother when I was born. They still have their little tags on there. They still have, oh, my lighting is, there we go. They still have the little seal. Isn't that cool? Little wax seal, put that there. And there's one more little guy in here that I like. And he looks like a little emperor or something. So those are real jade stone little gifts that I got as a little baby. And I've kept all these years. Oh, I almost forgot. I still use these every time I want ramen or noodles. My chopsticks, these are a beautiful pair of like plastic chopsticks that I've had that my mother gave me all those years ago. And so if you were wealthier, you held your chopsticks higher up because it's more difficult and takes more discipline to eat with your chopsticks at this level, picking up food and bringing it to your mouth. And then the lower class people would hold their chopsticks lower, bring the bowl to their mouth, and do more of like a shoveling in. That's what I've been told. So I'm just sharing a little bit about what I know. And now we're gonna get on to the food because I know that's what y'all are here for. So let's go ahead and try the mochi first. The rice one, I have my little knife here. I'm gonna cut into it. So, like I said, this festival was 2 days ago. I did buy this 2 days ago. She said it would keep, but now I'm feeling like this is pretty hard, this one. So let's just check it out. Look, it's a little bit, looks like it's been pan fried on the bottom. And the filling is a red bean paste filling. I'm not the biggest fan of red bean, honestly. It's more of a texture thing for me, not quite just the flavor. This one's really good though. It is grainy, a little grainy, like that bean texture. But it's very good. It's mildly sweet. It's mildly sweet. I'm gonna try the rice part. The mochi. So mochi is supposed to be really soft and stretchy almost. So this one I think got a little dry. But the flavor is good. I'll leave that there so you can see the inside. It would go good with a cup of tea, which I thought ahead. I have my green tea here. This is a Tazo China green tips. So I have my tea to enjoy with my Chinese treats. Oh, delicious. And I didn't put anything in my tea, it's just plain. Back here, this wall hanging, let me see, let me lift you up so you can see it a little. This is something my mother also gave me that I've had for years and years and years. Isn't that beautiful? The Chinese characters there, I don't know what it says, and some seals, but it's just absolutely beautiful and I really love it. And I like to have it hanging on the wall to show you guys. Let's move on to the egg custard. I've had lots of egg custards because they're quite popular in different countries. So I've never had one from China. So let's see what we think. So the middle is that typical, you know, kind of gelatinous, custardy texture. Very good. Vanilla. Very smooth, very light, not sickly sweet. The lady told me when I was choosing things, she's like, none of it's sweet, none of it's too sweet, don't worry. I don't know if she thought I looked like someone that likes sweets, which I do, and she wanted to reassure me. You could tell she knew I didn't really know what I was doing, kind of like, oh, hi. And then I told her, oh, I was born in Wuhan, China on the Yangtze River. And her eyes lit up, and I had Theo with me. And she's like, oh, so he's Chinese. And I was like, no. But anyway, it was very, very cute, sweet interaction. She was such a nice lady. I'll have to go back in there and see what other delicacies she has to try for another video. This I really like. It's really nice. Okay, I'm gonna take another sip of my tea to cleanse my palate. Does anybody order tea when they go out for Chinese? In the cute little pots, the green tea, it's so delish. I can never get mine to taste like that at home. Okay, so apparently these little mini moons are different flavors. And now the symbol on the front here describes the flavor on the inside, and it also, there's a symbol of the bake shop that makes them on there. So she said, she threw out like pineapple, date, and red beans. So I don't know which is which, but we're gonna find out together. Okay. So the moon cake, when I looked it up, it said it had a thin edge and a thick middle. Oh, just like me. Oh, this one is most definitely pineapple. Most definitely pineapple. It smells nice and fruity. I'm assuming everything is fresh there. I don't think they would use canned. I mean, this place is like authentic. That's really, really tasty. The pineapple is more of a, you know, like a thick pie filling, almost gelled. And it's not overly sweet. I'm digging that. I do like a sweet dessert, but sometimes it's nice just to have a hint of something. And you can really taste the pastry, which I like. Very nice. That's the pineapple. So let's check out this one. Here's what the symbol looks like. I mean, you can see that they're handmade. Look, they're all like a slightly little different variation from each other. They're just so cute. These ones are like the size of an Oreo, but thick. So let's see what's in here. Okay, I think this is the red bean paste. Check that out. I'm gonna take a guess and say it tastes like the red bean in the mochi. It almost tastes cocoa, like a chocolatey. It's very interesting. And the pastry is good. It's a bit dry, but it's like that eggy pastry. I think it's very tasty. I like that a lot. All right, I'm gonna move my little treasure one. This is just so beautiful. I don't even want to cut it. All right, let's see. Let's see what's in this one. Oh, I think this is another red bean. I should have bought an actual knife. Yeah, this one's red bean too, so I'm gonna skip because I know what it tastes like. And let's check out this guy over here. Oh, it's pineapple again. I think I got 2 and 2. All right, so let's go for this and see if we get a different variety. Oh, she said one was date, and I think this is the date because I love dates. Anyone else like dates? I like dates with my husband. Ooh, there's nuts in here. Let me see if I can show you the nut. Now that I've made a fine mess of this little plate. Oh, there we go. I think it's a walnut. See? There's a nut in there. That was a nice little surprise. Ooh. Okay. Now, traditionally, you eat the moon cakes, you drink your tea, and you look out at the full moon. Who caught that moon on Thursday? It was gorgeous and surreal. It was so beautiful. So I'm not looking at the moon, I'm looking at my neighbor's house, but I'm still mentally going into a place of just enjoyment and appreciation for the Chinese culture. Now inside here, there's a surprise. I know what it is. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to cut it open and show you. Let's see if you can guess. And I'm going to just use my real knife because I'm making a mess with that little wooden knife. Okay. Oh, I'm excited. Okay. So again, the beautiful, beautiful symbol on the outside. It's about 1 inch thick. That's what the bottom looks like. And when we open it, mooncake! Look at the moon! Can anybody guess what this is? If you guess what this is, I'll mail you the other half. So you can try it yourself. This is a salted egg yolk in the middle. Can you believe it? So this one is lotus paste, and the salted egg yolk represents the moon. And this one was really a lot more expensive than the other ones because this is like a delicacy. And you can get 1 egg yolk or 2 egg yolks. And I think they said like 2 was for good luck or whatever, but you know. The Chinese are very much symbolic, and there's a lot of things that represent luck and health and good fortune and wealth and all of those things. So I find it fascinating. I also, you know, a lot of it is outside my culture. So just something different. Okay, here we go. I'm going to cut this one open. I'm scared to taste the salted egg yolk. Okay, I'm going to have to just taste the egg yolk individually because I can't not. I'm going to taste that by itself first. Oh, it's super crumbly. Whoa, that's so odd. It's straight salty. And that yolky, like, fat taste, I don't know about that. It's terrible. It's not terrible. Maybe if I try it with the actual cake, but I wanted to try the lotus paste on its own, the lotus filling. Oh, it smells smoky, like smoked, like a smoked salmon. It doesn't smell like fish, but that's smoked essence. Very, very mild. A very mild flavor. All right, so my last bite. It kind of tastes like seaweed at the end. I'm thinking it's a lotus flower, like a lotus flower in a pond, so maybe that's why. You know, like a lily pad flower. All right, I'm going to try it with the salted egg yolk. I'm going to keep my face as neutral as possible. I don't prefer this one, I have to tell you. I will wash it down with some green tea. Very, very different. Never had anything like it. Okay, so overall, I'm going to rate the pineapple mooncake number 1. I wish Rowan was here because he could count to 10 in Mandarin for you. Yeah, number 1 pineapple, followed by the date with the nut was really good. Then the red bean paste and the custard, then the mochi, then the... Oh, you know, and I really thought this one's going to be so cool. It is cool, just very different. Okay, last but not least, let's cut into this cool little package. I think it's wrapped in corn husk or some kind of leaf, some kind of husk. Could be anything. It's like a little package, a little surprise package. Ooh, what the? Some kind of leaf. It looks like corn, like a corn leaf. Oh, wow. Okay. What? It's sticky. It's sticky, guys. It's sticky. Alrighty. Probably shouldn't have smelled that. Probably shouldn't have smelled that. I don't know about that. All right. Well, I gotta try it because I'm here and I'm gonna do it. I want to see. Yeah. Okay. Look it. She said it's sticky rice. Well, she is correct. It's very gelatinous. Oh, I'm gonna try it. Just tastes like, doesn't have much flavor, but I'm not a fan of the texture. So many things. I mean, I eat a lot of things. Let's be real. I'll try things. I'll try anything. I like a lot of weird variety of foods. But if the texture is off, that's something like I can't do. I'm just gonna dig in the middle here because she said there's red bean paste. Look at that. I mean, the colors are not quite inviting, are they? You know, we've got the army green, the pasty maize color, followed by a brown, crumbly something or other here, which is the bean paste. So it's not really screaming, eat me, eat me. Okay, that bean paste tastes like a bean burrito. Yeah, that tastes beany, like refried beans. Refried beans with a hint of sweetness in a thick gelatinous rice paste pat thing wrapped in corn husks, I believe. Wow, I don't know. I need some more tea. My mother said she had some of the most amazing and terrible foods of her life in China. So they are known for their cuisine, and I'd like to even build my palate more and try some more interesting things, some more authentic cultural cuisine from there. You know, not just like General Tso's chicken, which is probably not Chinese at all. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. Always appreciate your views, and leave me some love, leave a comment. I have a yum box on its way coming. So let me know, comment and let me know if you want me to do it by myself, or should I bring on my little buddy Roman as my cameo again. All right, take care. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.